Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Kopaz, clinical psychologist. I hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving and hopefully you got to get out and see some people. I wanted to go over a brief grounding exercise today to continue our discussion from last week about ways to relax ourselves, ways to feel a little bit better when things are stressful. So I'm going to do, in 2 minutes or less, a very brief grounding exercise. Grounding is just this idea of ways that we can get back in touch with the present moment, to feel here and now. A lot of times when we're anxious, nervous, stressed, or our nervous system is activated, we're either thinking about the past, difficult things, traumas, things that didn't go well, or we're spending a lot of time in our head in the future, worrying about what might happen next. And the bigger those amounts of time are, the less time we have in the middle for the present moment, right? So we want to expand how much time we spend in the present moment, because typically what's going on right here and now is not so bad. So real quick, we're going to use our 5 senses to do this exercise, and hopefully we can get it done in 2 minutes or less. I'm going to do it along with you, but it is important that you do this exercise so you're living in your present moment during the exercise. Okay, let's get started. First, I want you to name 5 things that you can see around you. So for me, I might say a pink chair, I see a black frame, I see a green wall, I see a black desk that goes up and down on its own, and I see a water bottle with a gray top. So that's 5 things that I see. Then 4 things that I can feel, but it has to be outside my body so we don't get caught up in describing our internal experience. So outside of my body, I feel the bumps on my coffee mug. I feel a frame that has a lot of decorative edging on it. I feel the pen that I'm holding. It's smooth and it's also got metal clips. And finally, I feel my shirt, the fabric on it. Then we're going to do 3 things that we can hear. So I can hear an electric vacuum in the other room running. I can hear my heater running. And I can hear very distantly out there, I can hear a leaf blower going. If you can't hear anything, you can also tap your pen and make something up so that you're noticing something that's happening in the here and now. Then we're going to do 2 things that we smell. Now, if you're out and about and you can't just grab something to smell, you can think about your favorite scent. This is lavender, one of my favorite scents. If you have something nearby that you can smell, like a great candle, good, or hand soap or lotion, wonderful. If not, 2 scents. Second scent could be like a lemony scent that you use for cleaning. And then the final one is going to be things that you can taste. So if you have like a candy or a cough drop, you could actually taste something. If you can't, or you're not in a place where you want to be able to taste something or lick something, then just imagine biting into a really sour lemon. What does that taste like? Ooh. And that imagination of it can be pretty good. So again, 5 things you can see described in detail, as much descriptive words as possible to stay here and has to be present in front of you. 4 things that you can feel outside of your body, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. And that very brief grounding exercise can be used anytime you need it. When you're feeling nervous before you go into a holiday party, it can be used when you're feeling overwhelmed by watching the news. If you notice your nervous system being activated, you can utilize it. It's there for you whenever you need it. Try using it every day when you get home from work, before you get out of your car. Just do that. It takes less than 2 minutes. Probably if you're not describing everything out loud like I am, you could do it in a minute or less. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that grounding exercise can be a fabulous way to calm the body, center the self in the here and now, in the present moment. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding exercise is credited back to Mel Robbins, but I was taught in my trauma workshops how to use that. I was taught by Dr. Francis of Wig, one of my mentors. It's so useful when we're feeling triggered, overwhelmed, but it can also just be used when we're stressed or nervous or anxious. I hope this was helpful for you. I'm Dr. Kristen Kopaz, clinical psychologist. You can check out more videos on my website at drkinthebay.com. Thanks so much.